Now, we called it, what, Nate's Christmas? It's National Science Week. Nate has been extremely excited about this. Some would say too excited. No. But can you be too excited about science, Nate?
No. Back to you. No, jokes. Okay. Hey, from birds to bugs, millions of specimens have a brand new $90 million home at the CSIRO in Canberra. The move includes almost every Australian native bird species, 12 million insects collected over 150 years. This is a huge effort. And our reporter Monty Boville is there for us this morning. G'day, Monty. Happy National Science Week, and thanks for letting me recruit you as one of our nerds.
Yeah, good morning, Nate. It's very exciting to be here in the new building here in Canberra. It's called Diversity, and certainly there is a diverse range of specimens here, 13 million of them. As you said, we're talking 55,000 birds, 7 million beetles, 2.4 million moths. It's some people's worst nightmares, but for people here, it's certainly not. We've got Claire Holloway. You are the vertebrate collections director. I guess, what's the importance of what we have here today?
Well, what we're celebrating today is the opening of Diversity Building, which unites our botanical, insect and vertebrate collections, and it puts them, all 13 million of them, right next to some cutting-edge molecular facilities and in this beautiful digitisation suite that we have here that's going to help make those specimens open and viewable to the world.
And we've just been into the bird and egg vault. These are specially designed vaults that are bushfire, pest resistant. We've got some of the specimens out here, but this is just a fraction of what is under this building.
Indeed, this is just a small fraction, and really what this building captures is the full diversity of Australian flora and fauna, and it tracks how it's changed over time so that we can use that information to learn and make predictions about what our biota might do in the future.
And now we're in the digitisation suite right now. What would a place like this be used for?
We do a lot of imaging in here, but we have all different types of capacity, including scanning electron microscopy and, imaging, high throughput digitisation of all sorts.
Perfect. And we've also got Doug Hilton here. You're the CSIRO Chief Executive. I guess, talk us through the importance of a building like this for science in Australia.
I think there's two things that's really important. The first is to protect what's a national treasure. These are specimens that have been collected over 200 years. The first specimen was collected by Darwin in 1836 when he travelled around the world on the Beagle. But the second part of it, and I think it's equally important, is to create a really vibrant workplace for our staff. And the staff are really the stars of this facility. The students, the postdocs, the research technicians that care for the specimens, that study them, that curate them, and take the images that allow people anywhere in the world to be able to study the wonderful biodiversity that Australia has.
And some of the work here would obviously benefit Australians across the country. What sort of work, research might be able to be undertaken in this facility that might previously has been unable to?
So I think Australians really identify with their flora and fauna. It's part of our national character in a lot of ways. It's one of the things that help us flourish as a community. And the collection really allows us to help protect what we have and understand what we have. So unless you understand the species and their relationships, it's very hard to conserve them. And so a facility like this is really important in understanding how we conserve our biodiversity when we're challenged by things like climate change.
And this facility, obviously not going to be open to the public, but allowing scientists, people from around the world in this field to sort of come here and sort of benefit from the collection?
That's exactly right. Biodiversity is connected across the globe. We have species that come in from overseas, invasive species. Our species go elsewhere and cause problems, but also life's all evolved from a single place. And so having people being able to come from North America or Europe or from Africa and study the flora and fauna in Australia helps really understand biodiversity in a global context.
Great. And I guess, obviously, lots to be excited here at the CSIRO with this building opening today, but it would be remiss of me not to bring up some concerns that were raised about the CSIRO by the Community and Public Sector Union last week about the potential for job cuts here at the National Science Agency. What's your response to some of those concerns and, I guess, some assurances for staff going forward?
I'm really aware of those concerns, but one of the challenging things at CSIRO is if we want to do new things, if we want to study the important problems that are emerging, and if you think about 30, 40, 50 years ago, that would have been climate change. To do new things, we have to stop some of the things we're already doing. So reviewing what we do, making decisions about what to start and stop, I think that's part of what the community would expect us to do so that we are doing the science that makes a difference to the Australian community.
Well, thank you very much to you both. Just as we say, just a small section of the collection here, Nate. It's a very exciting day here at the CSIRO. As I say, 13 million specimens under this roof. We'll come back next hour. I'll show you a little bit more.
Monty, I'm jealous. Thank Doug and Claire for me. And